Hi there guys, I'm Chris Boden and welcome to today's Captain's Blog. It is Tuesday, September 6th at 12:30 hours. And we've got packages, we've got toys, we've got stuff. Today we're starting out with Trevor Lockley's awesomeness. We've been eagerly awaiting its arrival. You saw the other day that we got the Macintosh RAID array. Well, today, Dave, I might need your help with this. It's in there.
More air.
Stuff! Sailboat fuel. Ha! The bitch of it is, if you look at these, okay, this is how they do them nowadays. It's long bits. There's no bubbles. You can't pop them like the good ones. You can pop them, but it's just it's infuriating. Technology is not always, the new way is not always the better way. Dave, I don't know if we should pull this out or if we should. I think it'd be safer to slide it out because I don't know how it's wrapped. So grab that end. We'll slide it out. No, grab the end down there. We'll just slide it out right on the floor. Go. Thank you, sir. Give me that weapon. Yeah.
The geek group is like Christmas every day.
Hey, I love my job because I have an army of awesome people around the world who send us really cool toys, and it's our job to share really cool toys with people. How cool is that? It's like the 21st century Santa. Okay, that's my job. Sharing toys with all the bad girls and boys around the world.
All right.
Okay. Now we're down in it. That's skinny. That's sexy. That's lovely. That is Macintosh XR. Okay, now to get this off, we use a different tool. A different Gerber tool.
Gerber Ninja.
Right there. Like that. Now here's how it's done. Grab that seam right there. Just pop it. Get right inside. And be careful not to scratch it, but you do this on the bottom in case you do scratch it. And just zip right down it. Okay. Work around that. Yeah, just cut that off. It's hard to do with it up this high. All right, Dave.
Yep.
This is our new editing dump box computer. It runs Mac OS 10.5. Is that X.5? Runs OS X and change. And the drives are trying to pop out. But this is our new official dump station where we will empty the cameras to. It has firewire on it too. Yay. This is sexy. Corey doesn't even know it's here yet, does he?
No.
Cool. All right. Well, let's get a quick look at it. Here, pull that off. Okay, we've got on the front. Set it down here. All right, we've got drives on the front, and they're unlocked, so I can pop them out. Now, one of these will have the OS on it. It doesn't say which one that is. They're not labeled. And that's empty. Look at this. Look at this. This is how cool Trevor is. Drive bay, and we've got all the screws, all the mounting screws, everything you need. Trevor, you rule. Thank you, sir. All right, CD drive, some blinking lights and buttons. The danger button. There's actually a danger button on there. Universal symbol for danger. And it's a button. I don't know what it does, but it's cool. Anything with a danger button, I support. Can you take that? I don't want to set it on its front. On the back, we have 2 firewire ports, serial, USB, video. This is the connections to the RAID array, and then we've got Ethernet. So, yeah, cool. That's going to be a thing. That can go right up to video editing up to master control. Now here we have a package from, I'm going to say this wrong, so I'm sorry for saying this wrong, but it's from Suomi, Finland. Somebody tell me how to pronounce that properly. I know that's Helsinki.
Suomi?
Suomi, Finland, I'm guessing. And it doesn't say who it's from. So let's see if we can figure it out. Oh, there's a letter. Yay, letter. Okay, cool. Oh, check it out. Finnish power cords. Finnish power cords look like this. That's a power cord from Finland. There you have it. Those are kind of cool. I've got sockets to fit those, I think. Now we've got a letter. Hello, geeks. Greetings from Finland. Chris asked for some power cords in one of the YouTube's videos. Here they are. Hopefully these cords are some help in your projects, demos concerning electrical standards. Here are a couple of power cords, I think for some H&P computers that actually are a combination of two standards, so-called Type E and F hybrid CEE 7/7 French-German 16 amp 250 volt grounded. As you can see on the approval marks on the cords, they are most of the European standards. FI is Finland, S is Sweden, N is Norway, VDE is Germany. Why is VDE? Victory Deutschland! OVE, Austria, and so on. There's a bunch of international inspections, rating agency marks. These cords cover most of Europe with some exceptions. Here are the details of standards. And they give me all this stuff. It's called a Schuko plug. Features two round pins of 4.8 millimeters diameter, 19 millimeters long. Centers are 19 millimeters apart for the live and neutral contacts, plus two flat contact areas on the top, there and there, and bottom side of the plug for protective earth ground. Schuko sockets form a cavity into which the plug is inserted. Schuko plugs and sockets are symmetric AC connectors and can be mated in two ways. Therefore, live and neutral can arrive on either pin of the consuming device. As with most types, oh, that's really stupid, isn't it? Wow. Yeah. As with most types of European sockets, Schuko sockets can accept Euro plugs. Schuko plugs are considered a very safe design when used in Schuko sockets, but can also mate with other sockets to give an unsafe result. As can I. Schuko is a short term of the German word Schutzkontakt. I'm going to say that's Schutzkontakt. Literally protective contact. Not to be confused with the Schmutzkontakt, which is an icky, icky thing. Which simply indicates the plug and socket are equipped with protective earth contacts in the forms of clips rather than pins. Schuko connectors are normally used in circuits with 230 volts, 50 hertz, currents up to 16 amps. CEE 7/7 has now become the de facto standard across the European Union and many other countries that follow the Senelec standards. The only countries that do not use CEE 7/7 within the EU are Denmark, because nobody really likes them, and the French. Of course, not the French. Ireland has its own standard, which is based on Guinness, and Malta, because they barely have internal electrical, and Cyprus, which has no electricity at all. So, yeah, that's, thank you. And there's no date. Oh, there's another, okay, cool. And then we've got a whole thing on the French type, but they're French, and who cares? Now, this is from Mika Sinkonen. Yeah, I'm going to say that's Mika Sinkonen. And if I said your name wrong, I'm sorry. And you can send me really cool hate mail. Who also gave me their email and phone number, and I'm going to be nice and not say that. But they're in Espoo, Finland. So that's just, well, I think it's Espoo, Finland. Here, let me turn this away. Yeah, that's, can you even begin to read that? Yeah, that, I can't say that. I can't say that without having
we'll get Moose to pronounce these fancy words for us.
Mika, thank you very much for your awesome donation. Trevor, thank you for your awesome donation. And if you ever donate something, send a letter with it, and I will read it on the air and butcher your name myself. But this is cool. We've got cords, we've got a server, we've got stuff. There's things happening, and let me show you some other stuff that we did. Follow me.
No, those aren't in here still.
All right, Dave, have you seen this yet?
Kinda. I saw the captain's blog yesterday.
Okay, it's better now.
Yeah.
And it's way better at night. So here, I'm driving this. No, I can't. I got to do the coil. You take that. All right. Dave, get down to the middle.
Are we gonna make this official?
Yeah. Where's the key? Oh, there's the key.
How many watching you?
Okay. Here it is. This is Gemini. After all the upgrades and the sunshine and happiness. Nice. the vicious loud that it was because you did that awesome job of fixing that door. And that helped. And that's why nothing but love. Nothing but love. I'm a little verklempt. We'll be back. I need a moment. All right, guys, here is a little sneak peek at something coming up soon. Now, ignore the mess down the bottom. That was just for transport protection. But that is a little project I made a few years ago out of an aquarium, a little aquarium. But that, those of you at home, here's your contest. See if you can figure out what it is. The first person by timestamp to post a comment of what this is the winner of our next sponsor t-shirt. You get to win a Kingston t-shirt if you're the person to be the very first commenter with exactly what this is. And I want details. You can't just tell me, oh, no, I want details. Examine it closely and tell me what that is. And I want specifications. I know you guys are smart enough to do this. Figure it out. I want to know exactly what I built out of an old aquarium. The first person to comment in wins a Kingston t-shirt. Thank you. We'll be back. Batman! What you doing?
Making a list. Checking it twice. No. I gotta do some OSHA stuff where I write down all the chemicals and get like the question phone numbers so we can make sure that each one has a certain type of chemicals, or the list of chemicals is actually what it is or something. I don't know.
So you're doing this for every single little chemical we have in the lab?
Every single chemical we have in the lab.
Like Windex and stuff like that?
Yeah,
all
the cleaning chemicals, all the lube and
so what
grease
super dangerous chemical do you have there in your head?
All-purpose grease.
Yeah?
It's so terrifying.
That's Japanese grease. That's
Japanese
special.
grease,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's metric grease.
Yeah,
it's for European and Japanese vehicles. That's metric grease.
Should write that on here, metric.
All right, so it's 13:48 hours, and now we've done a photo shoot with, I think, 3 different locations. I don't know. You'll see the pictures in a bit. But just did a photo shoot with Moose for the Dave Jarrett, my very good friend, who he's the guy who runs Juice Blaster, which truly does kick ass. And they're coming out this is one of those cool things of my job. They're coming out with a Chris Boden signature series of e-juices, which is really awesome because I want to do a bunch more videos for Juice Blaster. I want to do a bunch of stuff for Volcano because I really like both of them and they're cool. And check this out, Juice Blaster, right there. They've got this is one of them. This is the strawberry, and what's the other one I got today? Oh, this is generic one. You'll notice that's my Arctic Blast. It's like my Cool Blast and Arctic Blast are my standard during the day flavors. I carry this with me everywhere I go. It's a little pouch, and it's a little low pro pouch. You always see it on my hip. And inside, here's your little tour. I keep my Volcano Inferno, and usually 2 bottles of juice, and then I've got my extra camera battery tucked in there, and then I carry the camera in the main pouch. Ta-da! Which you won't see because I'm using the camera right now. So that's this pouch, and over on the other side, always Gerber, all day, every day. Got my Gerber on me. My broken Gerber diesel, which I'm very unhappy about. I broke it. So, what are you doing? You're doing holes. Yay! All right, and you can tell because Liz is wandering off, maybe for her testosterone injection. Nobody really knows for sure. And that it's lunchtime. So I'm gonna eat lunch. You guys have fun. I'll be back, and I leave you for the moment with this fabulous image. That, as soon as the iris gets done freaking out, that is a happy, happy dog. Yeah, we're talking about you on the internet. Oh, guys, check this out. Omni broke a nail. She's going to the dog place to get sorted out. Can we show him your nail? This is really gruesome looking. Look at that. Omni broke a nail. It looks a lot worse than it is. It's just broken, but it makes her unhappy. But that's freaky, isn't it? Omni's going for a mani-pedi. Yeah, happy dog. All right, Batman, in your continuing adventure of like showing OSHA and everything, some of our goodies, what have you been doing?
I've been setting up, we need to take some pictures to actually show we have equipment.
Okay.
And I set up my little man here, it shows one of everything we have.
What?
Moose's wonderful rain boots. And
Okay.
that was just funny. But I got your climbing harness, the many pennies we got, gloves, mask, goggles, helmet, and hearing protection.
That's funny.
And then over here,
I'm amazed you didn't get out all the gear and make like an army of dudes on the floor.
I could have. What?
Do you have any erasers? He's busy. Let him do this.
Look on that table. There might be something. But then I got my drawer of safety glasses.
Okay.
Like, I have safety glasses.
And goggles.
And goggles. And I got my drawer of gloves and knee pads. And I got my hearing protection and air protection.
Cool.
And then I have my lights. And I know we're working on, we have people working on a
Plus the UET lights.
Yeah. So we got work lights so people can actually see when we're working. And then we got helmets and facial protection.
Okay. For
whenever we're doing
bukkake parties and stuff?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, and if you want to help, something we can always use more of is basic safety equipment. This is what we have, but we go through a lot of this stuff. We go through a whole lot of this stuff. So flashlights, work lights, safety glasses. We go through a lot of safety glasses. It's a thing.
It's cool too that when we're doing, while I was setting this up, we still have more than plenty of gear for people to be working in the building right now.
Yeah, there's like three different teams doing stuff. Yeah.
Right now, but we're gonna use
These are the best safety glasses. I love these things. You can find them all over the place, but this particular style I love. But we never have enough work gloves. We always need more work gloves. We burn them up. We shred them. We end up, it's when we're doing like big demolition. Yeah, here's a good example. When we're doing big demolition, I'll buy a dozen pairs of these a week for the crew. It's a consumable item. We tear the hell out of these. But dust masks. We always need dust masks. Hearing protection, we cannot have too much. We play with a lot of loud things, especially in a high voltage lab. So if you guys want to help, safety. Help protect a geek you love. All right, Trevor, there you go. It's up, it's booted, it's doing stuff. Now we need to get a whole bunch of basic IDE hard drives, preferably at the 500 to 750 gig range, and need about 7 of them really, because I think this whole half of it is empty. We'll get that going. Corey's getting it all set up. Corey's our Mac dude of the moment. So let's see what other people have going on. Steve, what do you got?
Working on the house video.
Oh, you're doing the CGI for the house video?
Yeah.
Cool. So that's that. Do you have anything you can show people yet?
Let me unhide everything.
Okay. Like, does it move or anything?
Yeah, a little
These
bit.
have hard drives, Chris.
Actually, this screen right here, I've got things different colored so I can actually see them. It'll all be cut out of a red color, and there we go.
Oh, cool.
I'm gonna have to speed up the animation because it's a bit more than 10 seconds, like what you wanted, but I'll do that in post
Okay.
after I
You
mask
could do it as a
everything.
full 30 second if you want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
10, 15, or 30. Any one of those is easy to work with.
I've actually got several passes of it rendering at my house right now as well.
Okay. That's cool.
Because that gives us a few more Ethernet. Yeah. Well, we have a switch right there.
Now, can you do it so that this appears behind it as it's cutting? Because right now it cuts and it doesn't look like it's doing anything but
That's
tracing a
because
path.
right now it's just going through the model.
Okay.
The other one that was up there.
As I'm going to have everything cut away, but that's going to again require multiple passes.
Okay.
And that's all going to be added in post through the through After Effects and just adding all that stuff that way.
Yes.
Cool. That's really neat, man.
Just gonna, lots
that's
of renders,
fun to
and each render's gonna have something different, and then you just kind of compile them with different layers, and you cut different layers out so you can see through some and not others, and eventually you do it in such a way that you can see everything the way you want.
Cool. This is for a massive series. It'll be our largest single video series to date. We're doing 500 videos on Haas equipment and CNC. So you guys are going to get to learn everything you ever want to know about how to run our Haas equipment. What are you working on? What are you working on?
Part 3 of the autopsy series, the forklift autopsy.
Forklift autopsy?
Yep.
Cool. With our favorite Belgian right there.
With Olivier.
Dog is supervising, hard at work. Hey, speed bump. Dog does not care. Hi. How you doing? Dog needs love. Dog needs love. Belletinni.
Yeah,
What do you got? The most zen dude on the planet.
I am tired as hell. It's not. I got most of the letters in now.
That's cool.
And then they're gonna glow and shit, and that's gonna turn.
And that's our neon intro.
Apparently.
Okay. Is that what we're calling it? The neon intro?
I call it lines, yo.
Lines, yo. It's a thing. So what else we got? Mitch is here.
Hi.
What are you working on?
I'm observing, trying to figure out why the string keeps going in and out, and I'm just listening from him.
Aren't they
on
doing
what's
stuff
going
on that in the IRC?
Yep, that's kind of what I've been involved with on and off.
You're the hands-on side of the IRC?
Jeff and I, right.
Ah, okay. Yeah, I saw Jeff. He's hiding back over there. Jeff! What are you doing? Are you hard at work?
He's telling me things.
Oh,
So
Okay.
my main.
What are you working on?
I'm helping Corey get the server running for the hard drive and video storage. on the
Fun.
RAID.
Okay. For the people at home, Jeff
This is just
and
showing
Enos,
that
right
that
there,
is flowing
are going to be the guys
through
that are doing the initial put together, getting everything online for the Astor Lounge computer shop side of everything. So you'll be seeing a lot more of them doing big things very soon. When Enos isn't up here screwing around, annoying Midge, causing a lot of problems. We got a lot of people up here today. There's like a whole herd of people hard at work, and I'm here, you know, screwing off. Yeah.
It'll still be the same
Okay,
interface.
so we'll
This
be
is
able
just-
to.
Are we actually broadcasting right now?
Yeah.
Then why is the damn weather cam up? We've got to have something better to watch. Let's see what we got. We've
Come
got
on, we need our Zen.
set. We've got a camera on a set now. That's cool. Hey, there's us. We could show them that. There, that's
camera on last night.
that's cool. That's going to be your news and information thing.
Yes.
Oh, that's a great shot. That's classic there.
That is just like they shot the Apollo, or not Apollo, yeah.
That's how they did how they faked the moon landing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shut up. God.
We have nothing.
We should do this just to piss people off. Boom, take. There, okay. Now, didn't that used to say the Geek Group?
Yes,
They switched it the other day when we were having problems.
yeah, Steve switched it when we took this stream down last night for maintenance.
Oh, how'd that work out?
Well, it worked out. We got a new test tone equipment that is plugged in.
Test tone equipment, where?
Test tone right here. So
The Optimod?
Yep.
The Optimod is not a test tone thing. The Optimod was our main audio processor.
Well, that was turned on and was creating a tone, which now goes to 10, which no one's allowed to touch.
And
If-
someone did,
If
because it's down.
Yeah, that's very, very.
if all
very
we wanted
bad.
to do was create a test tone, we could do that by, you know, the keyboard or the console has an oscillator built in. This is a compressor limiter and it fixes a million of our audio problems, and something's just
Yeah.
oh,
Banging the crap out of them.
yeah.
That's why I don't like not having they used to have an audio range on
Okay.
here that I could see, oh, this is tapping out. This
No,
is
last night we readjusted everything. So this is now
I feel
accurate to
better.
that stream.
Oh, okay. And you did this with C Prosso and them, and
No, Steve did this by himself.
oh,
Steve
okay.
did
It was a
I
Steve
didn't do
thing.
it.
I'm not worried. It's a Steve thing. Steve's cool. The minute I hear Steve or C Prosso is involved, it's okay. Don't worry about it. It's fine. They know. They built it. They know. It's good. We'll be back. What's doing, Moose?
I have to finish this by hand.
Yeah? For
Yeah.
all the fine sanding and everything?
Yeah.
That's a lot of work, Moose.
But you know what?
What?
I'm very intimately familiar with the surface of Earth now.
So tedious.
You know, it's not nearly as bad as it looks.
I hope not, because it looks pretty bad.
I'm just kind of in my zone.
It's a Zen thing?
It's a total Zen thing. It does require a lot of patience, but it's not that bad.
Okay. And for those of you at home who are wondering where you can find the Geek Group, just so you know, it's hard to do this upside down. We are located right here.
Right there.
Right there.
I've had several people tell me I need to plant a little flag.
Yeah? Okay. Hey guys, you want something you can help out with? We need monitor speakers. Really bad. Just basic, cheap, near-field monitors, nothing special, because right now, the only audio monitoring we have up here is the playback monitoring off the stream, which is, I swear to God, the speaker inside this computer is our stream monitor speaker. Okay, it's that bad. And our only other audio monitor is this unit right here. This is our audio monitoring for everything, and this is program out. So, yeah, if you guys want to help out, we need a set of proper speakers. We need a set of speakers for here. We need a set of speakers for the radio station. We need monitor speakers. Just a little bookshelf, you know, speakers that don't suck too bad. So, you got some old speakers laying around? Donate them. The Geek Group, the address is, get a crayon. The address is The Geek Group, 902 Leonard, Leonard, Northwest, Grand Rapids, Michigan, 49504. That's where you send things to. Make sure to put a little letter with it, a note, and we'll read it on the air, and we'll thank you, and we'll love you, and if you're really cool, we'll send you Mitch. We'll send you Mitch, who will come to your house and love you and give you back rubs, because Mitch loves you, and Mitch wants to be your friend. Mitch wants to be your special friend. All right, now, what? You got to explain that, because now I'm confused. Because you just did a whole good, like, 30-second little rant about talking to yourself in the third person. So I want to hear this. You're totally making a blog on this one, because this is classic.
This is really the grammar of crazy. This is really, we're going to discuss the grammar of crazy.
Yeah. So
people say that I talk to myself in the third person. Talk to myself in the third person would mean that I'm sitting there and I say, "Hey Steven, what's going on? Oh, I heard Steven was over there," and I'm still talking about myself. No, when I address myself and I say Steven, that's the second person. That's saying you do this, but I'm still talking to myself, so it's me do this.
Huh? I think I just had a little bit of a stroke. So really, you are the schizophrenic grammar Nazi, is really what you're trying to explain to me here. Yes, this is Jabroni. He is not only schizophrenic, he's a grammar Nazi.
The best part is that he addresses himself in a more polite name. He doesn't call himself Steve, he calls himself Steven.
Well,
really?
That's because he's Steve. I don't want to get confused.
You've confused other Steve. Other Steve thinks you're talking to him all the time.
I don't call him Steven. I have never called him Steven.
Oh my god.
That doesn't mean
I love working here. You have no idea how much I love my job. And these people are why. Yes. What are you doing? What?
Updates.
Okay. Does it work yet?
Nope.
Doesn't work yet.
The problem is, we had it plugged into
know.
something where the end of it wasn't plugged into a switch.
Okay.
That's why we couldn't see the RAID array. So right now, in order to make some semblance of sense back there, we're just unplugging Ethernet wires, seeing what doesn't work.
I got a whole building full of serious computer professionals, and nothing works. What the hell?
Yep.
Corey!
That's Steve.
No, this ain't Steve. This is Corey's Friday night. I'm looking at that.
No, that's my Wednesday.
It's your Wednesday?
Yeah, that's the mellow night.
That's...
Actually, that blows dust out of confused.
Yeah, you say whatever you want. That's for Corey's inflated date.